Hey everybody, it's Taylor with Boydston Grove. Since you guys liked the video we made of 10-minute woodworking projects so much, I decided to put together another list of quick and easy woodworking projects that you can tackle over the weekend.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's get into it. Our first project was suggested by one of our subscribers, and it's going to be a recipe holder. I sketched up a design and traced it onto a scrap piece of pre-sanded 1/2-inch plywood. And then I used a scroll saw to cut out all the pieces. Once the pieces were sanded, I started assembly with glue and pin nails. The template and the instructions for this project are free on our website if you want to build it yourself. With this little guy assembled, I decided to paint it. Last but not least, I drilled a hole and inserted a piece of coat hanger to create a little tail. You could also use a pipe cleaner or a piece of wire. Now I have to say, I've never seen or heard of one of these before, but it was a pretty quick and fun project. So fun in fact, that I made another one to represent all of us down here in the South. The template for both of these is available for free on our website, so if you want to build one yourself, just hit the link below. Project number 2 is a set of bookends. Again, I sketched up a quick design and traced it onto some 3/4-inch plywood. I cut the end of the little knight's sword off. No! You'll see why in a little bit. And then it was over to the scroll saw to cut it out. For the bookends themselves, I ripped a piece of 3/4-inch pine down to 5.5 inches wide and cut 4 pieces to 7 inches long, mitering one end of each board. Then I used my router to put a decorative edge on all the pieces. I assembled them using glue and brad nails and then applied a coat of stain. Once they were dry, I attached the little knight with glue and pin nails, being real careful to make sure that the sword part was lined up properly. A few coats of spray-on lacquer and our little bookends are done. Or are they? I couldn't help but feel like something was missing. Ah, much better. Now they're done. Bookends can be a super simple, quick project, but as you can see, it's something totally customizable. You can make it look like whatever you want. Now this version right here is pretty lightweight, so the books may shift them around a little bit. So to keep that from happening, you could get some of these plates at your local home improvement store and attach one to the bottom of each one of these bookends, and the weight of the books will help hold it in place. You can pick these up in the framing aisle for less than $1 each. And the templates for these two guys are also available on our website, so hit the link below to print off your free copy. Project number 3 is going to be a piece of home decor that you can change out for every season or holiday. I traced a circle onto a piece of 3/4 inch pine and cut it out on the scroll saw. I refined it on the bench sander, and after some sanding, I used my router to put a nice profile on one edge. I used a 3/8 inch Forstner bit to drill out 3 holes about 1/2 an inch deep, just eyeballing the spacing. Then I applied a coat of stain. While that was drying, I traced a maple leaf onto some 3/4 inch pine and cut them out on the bandsaw. I drilled a 3/8 inch hole in the bottom of each leaf, making sure that the holes were all angled a little differently because I wanted the leaves to sit at different angles. You'll see what I mean. I stained 2 of the leaves so all 3 would be different colors. I stuck the lightest color leaf into my WeCreate Vision Pro and engraved a little fall saying onto it. Once that was done, I applied a few coats of spray-on lacquer to all of the pieces. I cut 3 pieces of a 3/8 inch dowel to 3 different lengths so that the height of the leaves would be staggered. Before gluing them into the base, I sanded one end of each dowel to make sure that the leaves could slide on and off really easily. If you've been with the channel for a while, you may remember me making something very similar to this, but with a long, skinny base. What I really like about this project is that it's not only quick and simple, but you can make additional cutouts for other holidays and seasons, such as Christmas, 4th of July, Valentine's Day, or just seasons like spring. Now normally this batch of cutouts is for sale on our website. You can pick them up any time of the year, but because we're in the holiday season and we're having our fall sale, I'm gonna go ahead and mark them as free, so go ahead and hit the link below to print off your copy. Alright, there's our 3 quick and easy projects that you can knock out over the weekend. Hit the link below to download templates so you can make them all yourself. A super big thank you to all our Grove members. Your support really does help us to continue to make projects and videos like these. Let me know in the comments below what you think of these projects. And as always, thank you very much for watching. Be safe and have a great day.